the notes.
It just says, ask him about the Batman movie, the new Batman movie.
What I wanted to kind of take away, because I'm not...
It all started with a simple contract. Adam West signed what looked like a dream deal in 1966. Batman would make him a household name overnight. Merchandise sales exploded, generating billions. Yet, when West checked his bank account, there was nothing. Just one word in his contract cost him everything, and it would change Hollywood forever. Adam West was born William West Anderson on September 19, 1928, in the quiet town of Walla Walla, Washington. His father, Otto, worked tirelessly in apple orchards, while his mother, Audrey, a trained opera singer and pianist, carried the unfulfilled dreams of Hollywood stardom. At home, she was dramatic, artistic, and unpredictable. Adam would later describe her as gifted but tormented, trapped in cycles of alcoholism and depression. Her struggles left a mark on him, yet they also passed on a hunger for performance, a need to be seen. His father, steady and silent, offered structure. Together, they shaped a young boy caught between discipline and imagination. In 1938, when he was just 10, Adam discovered Detective Comics number 27, Batman's debut. A shadowy figure in a cape leaping across rooftops drew him in instantly. For Adam, heroes didn't need to be invincible, they could be clever, haunted, and human. He read the comics obsessively, acting out scenes in the backyard, mimicking voices, and imagining himself inside the panels. Batman wasn't just entertainment, it was a blueprint for escape. But childhood stability vanished when his parents divorced. At 15, he moved with his mother and younger brother to Seattle. Audrey remarried a neurosurgeon, Dr. Paul Flothow, and the family settled into a massive stone mansion. The house buzzed with music, art, and theatrical energy. Seattle's vibrant, fast-moving culture shaped him. The theater and radio became his classroom, while Adam's wild streak flourished. At Lakeside School, a prestigious prep academy, Adam tested limits. He and a friend once stole a school bus for a night of mischief in Tacoma. Caught, he talked his way out, but only by moving in with a strict teacher. Even in chaos, Adam thrived: sports, student government, and school plays. His smooth baritone voice and charisma earned him the nickname Tex Anderson, and he began to understand the power of holding an audience. After graduation, Adam returned to Walla Walla and enrolled at Whitman College, studying literature and psychology while joining Beta Theta Pi. He joined the speech team, honing persuasion and performance skills. During his senior year in 1950, he married 17-year-old Billie Lou Yerger. Summers were spent working in canneries and ranches to support his young family. After college, Adam tried to build a career in radio. His deep, smooth voice got him small roles in commercials. But ambition pulled him further west. He moved to Hawaii in 1954 with his family, landing a sidekick job on the quirky children's program Kani Popo Show, featuring a chimp named Peaches. His improvisation skills shone, and soon he became the host, earning $50 per episode. The island audience loved his timing and unpredictable charm. By 1957, he officially became Adam West, a name with rhythm, classic flair, and just the right amount of mystery. Around this time, his marriage began to strain. Trips between Hawaii and Los Angeles took a toll. Adam auditioned relentlessly, sleeping on couches, sending letters, and chasing any opportunity Hollywood offered. His first credited role came in 1959 in The Young Philadelphians. Though small, the $200 paycheck helped him book guest roles on Bonanza and other westerns. He found a niche playing slick gamblers and outlaws, gradually building credibility. Between 1959 and 1961, he portrayed Doc Holliday on multiple TV shows, not as a headline star, but as an actor whose presence lingered. In 1962, he landed his first lead in a film, Gono, a western shot in Utah. Paid $5,000, the grueling 6-week shoot proved he could carry a film under harsh conditions. That same year, he appeared on Perry Mason and The Outer Limits, showing he could tackle comedy, sci-fi, and drama with equal skill. Adam was versatile, but Hollywood was unpredictable. In 1963, he he appeared in Soldier in the Rain alongside Steve McQueen and Jackie Gleason. The film flopped, leaving Adam in debt. He scrambled for TV guest roles to survive. In 1964, he filmed Robinson Crusoe on Mars, enduring heat and sand for 12 weeks, earning $15,000. Though his character died early, critics praised his grounded performance amidst sci-fi spectacle. By 1965, Adam joined The Outlaws Is Coming, the last film of the Three Stooges. Budgeted at only $500,000, it grossed $2 million. West's improvisation shone amidst slapstick chaos. Behind the scenes, he noticed the Stooges' seriousness off-camera, a paradox that would influence his own approach to performance. That same year, he auditioned for James Bond after Sean Connery stepped away from Thunderball. He lost the role to George Lazenby. The rejection shifted his trajectory, steering him toward character work rather than conventional action stardom. When offered Bond again in the 1970s, he declined, recognizing his own identity. Adam had learned who he was, not just an actor chasing fame, but a performer defining his own path. Meanwhile, Adam caught a break on The Detectives, playing a suave con man in Act of God. ABC producers noticed his ability to walk the fine line between seriousness and comedy, a perfect fit for a new series about a billionaire in a bat costume. By late 1965, Adam West signed a 7-year contract with Greenway Productions, earning $350 per episode. In October 1965, Adam tried on the iconic bat suit. Heavy, restrictive, and hot, the cowl alone weighed 40 pounds. 12-hour shooting days under bright lights were grueling. But when Batman premiered on January 12, 1966, it was a cultural explosion. The first episode, Hi Diddle, Riddle, drew 20 million viewers. Adam's deadpan delivery, including the famous line, "Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb," became his trademark. By mid-1966, Batman was the 5th most-watched show in America. West's pay started at $2,000 per episode, eventually rising slightly, but still minimal compared to the show's earnings. Burt Ward, playing Robin, earned even less. The show's merchandise, masks, action figures, lunchboxes, generated $3.5 billion in sales by 1970. But West and Ward received nothing. The studio had used one word in their contracts to classify merchandise as promotional items, not retail. The loophole meant West legally got $0 from a fortune he had helped create. Despite the strain of costume and filming, Adam advocated for co-stars and gender equality, even filming a PSA alongside Yvonne Craig during a writer's strike to demand fair compensation. July 1966 brought the Batman movie, with a $1.5 million budget. West earned $100,000, enduring staged explosions that nearly burned off his eyebrows. The film, chaotic and absurd, resonated with fans. The premiere in Times Square drew 15,000 screaming fans, requiring police intervention. Adam missed the red carpet, but he witnessed a cultural phenomenon unfold. The promise of 5% of merchandising royalties turned into a nightmare. While toys, lunchboxes, and costumes raked in billions, Adam West and Burt Ward received nothing. Studios routed profits through subsidiaries, classifying sales as promotional tie-ins. By 1968, leaked records revealed the full scale. Furious, West filed a $1 million lawsuit against Greenway Productions. The case settled quietly for less than $100,000, a fraction of what he was owed. Confidentiality clauses kept the truth hidden, leaving West with humiliation and anger. Televised revelations in 1989 by Burt Ward confirmed the actor's losses. Despite reruns generating millions, West's annual checks barely hit $5,000. The financial betrayal took an emotional toll. He withdrew from Batman events, sinking into depression. A 1969 studio audit revealed he was making just $2,250 per episode, 10% of what his fame generated. Adam had to sell his Hollywood home to stay afloat. Post-Batman, doors slammed shut. Typecasting as the campy hero blocked dramatic roles. Over 50 major auditions, including The Godfather, ended in rejection. By the early 1970s, the spiral worsened. Heavy drinking, repeated rejection, and minor roles took a personal toll. A 1972 DUI arrest jolted him into rehab, aided by his wife Marcelle Tagender. Slowly, he began recovery, rebuilding his life piece by piece. After years of being typecast, Adam West slowly found a way to take control of his image. The 1980s were a turning point, not because Hollywood suddenly embraced him, but because he embraced the joke himself. Cameos, voice roles, and guest appearances started trickling in, each one a chance to reclaim dignity on his own terms. Shows like Love Boat and movies poked fun at his Batman persona, but West realized he could turn the narrative around. He didn't have to be ashamed of the cape, he could lean into it, with intelligence and humor. It wasn't about hiding the past, it was about mastering it. In 1992, The Simpsons offered him a voice role in the episode Radio Bart. For the first time in decades, Adam laughed at himself, not bitterly, but with control. The experience reignited his passion and showed a new audience his charm, wit, and self-awareness. From there, opportunities multiplied. West returned in 2002 for Tales from the Couch, playing a version of himself. He highlighted his unique persona, gently spoofing the myth while maintaining dignity. Lines like "I'm not a real Batman" reflected his understanding that humor could empower, not diminish. This period wasn't just about acting, it was about personal healing. After decades of public rejection and personal struggle, Adam West discovered he could turn past pain into a career asset. The world had once rejected him as too Batman, but now, he wielded the title with pride. The 2000s marked a renaissance for Adam West. He was cast as Mayor Adam West in Family Guy, initially a small role, but it quickly became central. The character was absurd, unpredictable, and hilarious, perfectly matching West's deadpan, surreal style. For 17 seasons, Adam improvised lines, creating one-liners that fans adored. "I'm the mayor of this town" became a signature, emblematic of his ability to laugh at himself while maintaining control over his legacy. The role didn't just revive his career, it cemented him as a pop culture icon for a new generation. During this period, West also voiced other animated shows. Johnny Bravo, 1997, 2004, allowed him creative control, turning each line into a small performance of its own. In The Fairly OddParents, 2003 to 2008, he played Sprig Spivak, blending Batman references with heartfelt humor, pleasing both kids and nostalgic adults. West's dedication to voice acting wasn't just professional, it was therapeutic. After decades of typecasting, this era gave him freedom to craft his image. He was no longer trapped in the suffocating bat suit, instead, he controlled every aspect of his performance. By 2010, Adam earned $50,000 per Family Guy episode. Over 118 episodes, he not only rebuilt his career, but reinvented his public persona. Fans embraced him for his humor, wisdom, and humanity, proof that Adam West was more than a character, he was a performer who had endured Hollywood's highs and lows with dignity. Finally, in 2012, the world gave Adam West the recognition he deserved. On April 5, he received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Over 200 fans attended, celebrating not just the caped crusader, but the man who brought him to life. West joked, smiled, and acknowledged his iconic career. The plaque read simply, "Adam West." This honor sparked a surge in convention appearances. From modest fees, West's income jumped to $100,000 per year. His total on-screen appearances as Batman reached 156, a testament to his enduring impact. He was no longer just a relic of the 1960s, he was a symbol of resilience, creativity, and nostalgia. West's influence extended beyond dollars and appearances. His ability to balance sincerity and camp shaped how superheroes were portrayed. Shows like Family Guy and The Simpsons introduced him to younger audiences, while collectors and fans celebrated his 1960s contributions with memorabilia, auctions, and conventions. Even in the final years of his life, Adam maintained humility. He continued voicing animated projects and making appearances, always engaging with fans and never exploiting his fame for vanity. the legacy of Adam West was more than Batman, it was perseverance, wit, and the triumph of personal dignity over adversity. In early 2017, Adam West was diagnosed with chronic lymphocytic leukemia, a fact he kept private. Even close friends, including Family Guy co-star Gary Soares, didn't know. West preferred to spend his remaining time quietly, embracing life on his terms. 6 weeks before his passing, he shared the diagnosis with his family. He opted for mild chemotherapy, refusing aggressive treatment to avoid unnecessary suffering. On June 9, 2017, at UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles, Adam West passed away at age 88. His wife Marcelle and all 6 children were by his side. His final words, whispered in the hospital room, reflected the boy who had first discovered Batman decades earlier, to the Bat Pole. In tribute, Los Angeles City Hall illuminated the bat signal. His hometown of Walla Walla lit up Whitman Tower, and Family Guy aired a special tribute episode using archival footage. Millions of fans worldwide mourned, sharing messages under the hashtag #ThankYouAdamWest. By the time of his death, West's net worth was around $8 million, earned through residuals and conventions. Yet, hidden truths lingered. He had missed out on nearly $20 million in Batman royalties due to loopholes in his 1960s contract. Hollywood had cheated him legally, but West's influence remained undeniable. Adam West left behind a legacy of resilience, humor, and timeless charm. From a young boy enchanted by Batman comics to a man who shaped popular culture, Adam's life was a journey of triumph, betrayal, and ultimate redemption. Adam West's death in 2017 sparked an unprecedented outpouring of love and respect. Fans across the globe lit candles, shared memories, and celebrated the man who had become the face of a generation. In Los Angeles, the bat signal shone once more, illuminating the night sky, a tribute befitting the actor who had brought Batman to life decades earlier. His hometown, Walla Walla, didn't hold back. Whitman Tower was lit in his honor, and local schools and libraries held events celebrating his legacy. Even television networks paid homage. Family Guy dedicated a heartfelt episode to him, compiling archival clips of his voice work and memorable lines. Over 7 million viewers watched, ensuring that Adam West's charm and humor continued to touch hearts even after his passing. Collectors and auction houses also remembered him. Memorabilia like unopened Batman action figures, lunchboxes, and costumes became historical artifacts. One rare, mint-condition toy sold for over $3,500, proving that Adam West's impact was not only cultural but tangible, etched into the collective memory of pop culture. Tributes weren't just limited to fans. Hollywood insiders acknowledged his contributions, from TV producers to animation directors. For many, West embodied the ideal actor, dedicated, versatile, and capable of balancing humor with authenticity. His life story reminded the industry that even those who are exploited or typecast can reclaim dignity and influence through perseverance. Adam West's influence extends far beyond the 1960s Batman series. His portrayal redefined what a superhero could be on television. Before West, heroes were stoic, invincible figures. He introduced nuance, camp, and wit, proving that a hero could be clever, humorous, and relatable while still inspiring awe. His style influenced future superhero media, from the 1990s Batman, the animated series to modern cinematic universes. Directors and writers have cited West's performance as a blueprint for balancing seriousness with levity, a balance that remains crucial in today's superhero narratives. Voice acting also became a key part of his legacy. Through Family Guy, The Simpsons, Johnny Bravo, and Fairly OddParents, West reached younger audiences, creating subtle references to his iconic role while entertaining new generations. These performances weren't mere cameos, they were deliberate, crafted with care, allowing West to reclaim his identity while connecting with fans in a unique way. Even in popular culture, Adam West's persona became a symbol of resilience. Cosplayers, fans at comic conventions, and even internet memes reference his deadpan charm, his sharp wit, and the enduring image of the Caped Crusader. His approach demonstrated that an actor could embrace typecasting creatively, turning it into a tool for legacy building rather than limitation. Adam West's story teaches some of the harshest lessons about Hollywood, and the most inspiring lessons about perseverance. His early experience with merchandising loopholes serves as a cautionary tale for actors everywhere. One word in a contract can cost millions, but West's response, legal action, resilience, and eventual reinvention, demonstrates how determination can overcome systemic exploitation. He also showed that fame and respect are not always simultaneous. At his peak, he was a household name yet financially and professionally vulnerable. Yet he adapted, embracing voice roles, cameos, and self-parody to turn what could have been humiliation into empowerment. Personal struggles were equally instructive. Depression, addiction, and professional rejection threatened to end his life, but with the support of his wife Marcelle and therapy, he persevered. His journey highlights the importance of mental health, support systems, and self-acceptance in a career as unpredictable as acting. Ultimately, West's legacy is about control over one's narrative. He transformed the public perception of Adam West from a typecast hero into a beloved, multi-generational icon. Every line he delivered in animation, every public appearance, and every convention was a statement. He was in charge of his story. Adam West's life is a study in contrasts, fame and obscurity, triumph and betrayal,